Good morning and welcome to Voice of the Nation. Get your voice heard with us every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. สวัสดีค่ะ I'm Nina Nirasha. Together with me, we only have คุณวิทยา today.
สวัสดีครับคุณนีน่าคุณปิง is on a mission today. We will meet her in the live segment soon. Hang on with us.
That's right. So first of all, welcome everyone. Our morning program always welcome comments and suggestions to make this morning update is really your program. So today is our 5th day of Voice of the Nations and we have news content and what's going on in Thailand for you. You can also watch us on Facebook and also via our website www.nationthailand.com.
In our interview section, you will meet one of the hottest candidates to contest the Bangkok governor election, Dr. A. คุณสุชัชวีสุวรรณสวัสดิ์ We can't wait to meet him.
So let's start the day today. So คุณวิทยาคะ earlier คุณ Ping has sent us some footages about the atmosphere of the in front of the government pharmaceutical organizations because today is the first day that the ATK kit will be available on sale for 35 baht per set. So far there are about 3.5 million sets to be available. So let's see the atmosphere right now. คุณวิทยา look at how many people are.
So many people.
That's right. They are waiting and they are queuing for the ATK. Right now, apparently, the government pharmaceutical organization still is not open, but apparently, the first queue has arrived from Chonburi and the first queue is waiting right now since 5 a.m. in the morning, คุณวิทยา
Oh, these are so many people because before this, the price of ATK kits in the market, maybe just like last year, how much? It's
about 40 baht up until 130 baht around there. But however, you can find higher prices. It depends on the brand, actually.
I think before this, when we remember like the past year, it's so difficult to get ATK kits, and also it's just like people posting on the Facebook to sell the ATK in different prices. So we are concerned about. So it's so expensive. Like this, if you want to test one time, you have to buy and pay this money, and you test in a week so many times. So the price coming down, I think is a good news here, and it's good that we show the live program what's going on in the situation there.
Exactly. I would like to update you that the ATK kit is not only available at the government pharmaceutical organizations, so you can also find your nearest pharmacy branches that sell this ATK kit at 35 baht per kit. So first is the Ratchathevi branch, which is the headquarters where Kun Ping is there already. Another brand is Yotse branch in Jaran Sanit Wong branch. We have Tebet branch. We have Rangsit branch. We have Ministry of Public Health, which is at the Department of Medical Services Building branch. And another branch is at the Faculty of Tropical Medicine in Mahidol University. And the last one is the government complex commemorating His Majesty King's 80th birthday anniversary building branch.
I see. So many branches over there that available in the same price, right?
The same price, yes. But before it was sold at 40 baht. And now it has reduced to 35 baht. So as you can see, a lot of people are waiting and queuing up right now. But I mean, everything's become so expensive, Kun Yot.
Yes, at least it's a good news for the kids that in that price. So anything else that going up in the price because the past many days we talking about this and up chicken, pork, and eggs. But yesterday that the instant noodles still remain the same price.
Exactly คุณวิทยาคะ but one of the good news is the ATK test isn't it
Yeah, in this case, it's good one. It's a good news among many bad news to make us very worried about what's going on next.
Well, the good news is the ATK is becomes cheap, and let's have a look at this news. So after people share the news about not every ATK brand can detect Omicron, what's going on in this? Do you have the detail about this?
The detail about the many kids that we many kids that have many results, right? From
Yes,
the Facebook of the doctor that
yes.
he tests about many they got many brands, and the way the doctor tests is the way the doctor tests is the way, you know, they compare the sensitivity. Let's take a look at this one. After people shares about this one, Dr. Anand Jongkaew Wattana, he's a national center from National Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology. He posted on his Facebook about the efficiencies of 11 brands of ATK kits in the Thai market. So we are going to show you which one can detect Omicron and which one cannot. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the result of the test. 9 out of 11 brands are tested and they are able to measure Omicron. These are all brands that show the result really clearly. You can see with your own eyes really clearly. The other two give unclear results. So we're not talking about the brands here. The brands here, okay? Just see the number. Dr. Anand also tested the speed of ATK to find out which ones could provide a result the fastest. The sensitivity of the measurement was found to be very different. He classified them into grades. Grade A means high sensitivity or very fast to detect, and they can detect very clearly. Also, he put the level as very good. There are two brands. So the number, have a look again. The number is number 2 and number 4. Not talking about the brand, okay? Grade B means good sensitivity. Good sensitivity, just level of being good. There are two brands, which are number 7 and number 10. He found that number 2 and number 4, well, we won't tell which brand, okay? You can see more detail. So let us see from detail from his Facebook fan page, Anand. Dr. Anand Jongkaew Wattana, but he just used the word Anand Jongkaew Wattana. So this is the thing that I have at home too, but I'm not sure. I'm not showing the brand, okay? But this box. And after after reading the news, so I look at if I, I get the right one that very high sensitivity or producing good efficiency of the test. This one.
How often do you test yourself?
Every like 2-3 days. So because the day that I go out,
Mm-hmm.
I will test it. I have all this, but each kit, I just found out that they are different for the usage. Each kit has different way to use because they are from using different packages, and also the way they explain. But before you use any kit, you need to read. Okay. Anyway, we have to read. We have the instruction here. So, but I stick to this brand, and so that I have no. I'm not sure about other brands that we just show in the market. So this is one test from one doctor, okay, and maybe you don't need to to what to say to tell exactly. Okay, the one that I saw in the picture is not from in my house. Fine, because it's a one test from a doctor. Okay, it just give you the idea that different products provide different results. Nina.
Okay. So now I think let's have a look at the real atmosphere.
Right.
The real
Kun Ping is ready
atmosphere.
now.
Kun Ping is ready now from the government pharmaceutical organizations.
Okay, Kun Ping.
Hi everyone, can you guys see me well and hear me well?
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite loud over here. As you can see right now, I'm at the government pharmaceutical, and this is the first day that they sell ATK at the 45 baht for one ATK kit, and this is the atmosphere over there. So this is a half of people that start selling right now.
Kun
And
Ping, hang on, Kun Ping. The price is what?
45 baht.
45 baht.
Yeah.
It's not 35. It's 45.
รา
35.
คาเท่าไหร่นะคะ35ต่ออัน Oh, excuse me. Sorry. This is a 35 baht per one ATK. But over here today they sell for box and one box,
Oh,
and they sell just only for one box is 700 baht. And
Wow.
they
one
allow
box.
people to buy just only one person for one box. So this is the queue right now. I'm not sure that you can see or not, but a lot of people here. Some people came here since 5 a.m. Yes, 5 a.m. And some people came here from Chonburi province. So it's quite like
Oh.
it's show already that ATK is very important for them. So I talked to some people already. They said like because their area they cannot find the ATK at this price, so that's why they have to come here. And because of the news right now, there has a lot of issue that some ATK cannot detect Omicron strain. So that's why they came here because they feel like okay, they
At least the
believe
government
that
provide, right? At least
yeah,
the government
this is a government provide, and they have to believe from whatever that government's selling. So I'm gonna talk to someone very soon. So this is the
Oh.
people who came here.
One person can buy only one box, and one box
Yeah.
is 700
A lot of people just
baht.
know about that rule this day, so they
Huh?
feel like, oh my gosh,
Really?
yeah, because they didn't give any detail that much, and this is the first day that they're selling. So for some people who came late after 1,000 queue, they have to go back home.
Kun Ping,
Oh,
can you
I
tell me
see.
roughly about the process?
สวัสดีค่ะหนูขอสัมภาษณ์หน่อยนะคะเชิญตรงนี้ค่ะเสียง
ไม่
ดัง
ต้อง
หน่
จ่า
อย ย
ภาษีเชิญนะครับรับบัตรคิวก่อนแล้วเข้ามา
วันนี้ตื่นตั้งแต่กี่โมงมาถึงที่นี่ตอนกี่โมงคะ
4:30ค่ะ มาถึงที่นี่ประมาณ6:30ค่ะ ก็รับประทานข้าวก่อนแล้วก็ทานยา
ทำไมถึงรีบมาจังคะกลัว
ใช่ค่ะ เพราะว่าเห็นว่าวันนี้เขาจะแจก1,000 คิว ก็เลยก็ต้องรีบมาก่อนพอดีทำอยู่ที่โรงพยาบาลรามาก็ขออนุญาตหัวหน้าภาค
อ๋อคือรู้มาก่อนนะคะ ก็เล่าให้ฟังหน่อยว่าทำไม ATK ของเรามันจำเป็นกับชีวิตประจำวันของเรา
คือเราก็ต้องป้องกันไม่ว่าจะเป็นทางด้านที่ทำงานที่บ้านหรือรอบๆสิ่งแวดล้อม ตอนนี้มันค่อนข้างอันตรายนะคะ อยากให้ประชาชนทุกคนนะคะอะไรเห็นความสำคัญในการใช้ ATK ไม่ว่าจะเป็นตรวจน้ำลายหรือว่าการแยงเข้าใจในจมูก
ค่ะ
นะคะ
แล้วก่อนหน้านี้ซื้อแพงไหมคะ
ก็ราคา800 บาทค่ะ
800ต่อกล่องแพงกว่าประมาณ100 บาทนะคะ โอเคขอบคุณมากค่ะ So I talked to this lady. Seem like some people already know that they limit just only 1,000 Q, but some people that doesn't know. And the reason that this lady, this woman, she told me that the reason that she have to wake up early to come over here because
Like 5:30.
she feel like
and, right.
ATK is very important to her work, to her job, and seem like a lot of company that didn't provide the free ATK for the employees. This is not only one person that I'm talking with that they have to do ATK every week for their work, for their job, but it's no policy about that. Even for the government also, the government doesn't provide any free ATK for the staff also seem like it's kind of like a hot issue right now. And this is the line that you can see. I would say like they organize quite well. It's have a social distancing. They have a seat for people that can wait. And
Can I see
the
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 end of
queue
the
is run
line?
very fast ค่ะคุณนิทยา
Wow. They got in the box people lining up in each section, and I like to see. Can you show the end of
The
the
box?
line? I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I mean not the box. The end of the line is
The
to
end
tell
of the
us how
line.
long.
Okay. So this is
And
the
you
seat.
just pan it. Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
sure. This is the line for the seat that they want to waiting, right? And this is the
Right.
standing line.
Oh.
They
Right.
have they not
Oh,
just
the
have only
standing
this
line.
and they don't have just only this area. They have another area in front of the building. Can you see it?
Wow. What's the process in order to get the one ATK set? So what if I arrive over there? What do I have to do?
You have to wait for the line first, and the line is kind of like organized very well. But
Do they have
be-
number?
yeah, they don't have the number. They start give the people
Oh.
number at 8 a.m. only. But people who came here first, they have to waiting for the line by themselves. But they have some staff take care about that too because the staff came here since like 5 a.m. This is what I
Yeah.
saw.
But overall, it's not like a chaos, right? Because everything seems to be very organized.
Yeah, because this is not the first time for them because like go back around like almost 2 years ago. This place is selling the mask also, the mask like this, surgical mask. On that time, it have the same kind of problem also, and on that time, the COVID just came here to Thailand, and people very panic. So the lights go to outside from the office, but this time I don't think people that panic, and I just think like maybe ATK has more, maybe the places have a more option, more places to get ATK. But for the cheap one, I think that just only people who really need a lot they came here.
From your opinion, Kun Ping, you think that
Yeah.
1,000 kids will be running out at what time? Maybe 10 o'clock?
I think around like 8:30.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
right now it's like, yeah, because right now it's around like 100 people got the box already, and the line go very fast today because they organize very well.
I see. So that's why they have to wake up very early too. Okay.
Yeah, and they're gonna sell again on Monday, and I think they're gonna have more 100, more than 1,000 box for selling because a lot of people came here. Sorry ค่ะ ขอดูกล่องหน่อยได้ไหมคะ This is the brand that government sell ถามหน่อยได้ไหมคะว่าเมื่อเช้าตื่นมากี่โมงคะ
เมื่อเช้ามาถึง7 โมงค่ะ
มาถึง7 โมง
ใช่ค่ะ
ทำไมถึงต้องตื่นเช้าเพื่อมาเพื่อ ATK อะคะ
ตอนนี้แบบโรคระบาดเยอะอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ ก็เลยอยากซื้อไว้ป้องกันไว้อย่างเงี้ยค่ะ เวลาไปไหนอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ จะได้สะดวก
ถือว่าถูกไหม
ก็
โอเคใบกำกับภาษีนะครับที่จะเดินเข้าประตู
ปกติซื้อแพงกว่านี้ใช่ไหมคะ
ใช่ค่ะ ซื้อแพงกว่านี้ค่ะ
เท่าไหร่คะ
75 บาท
70 กว่าบาทต่อหนึ่งอันโอเคขอบคุณค่ะ So that's the box that they're selling today, and a lot of people said that a lot of people, I would say majority, they said like they used to buy ATK around like 70 and 80 baht per one ATK, but right now it's 35, so a lot cheaper, and that's why people came here. Ka.
Are you going to line up, Puting?
Yes, excuse me again.
Are you going to line up? Are you going to buy as well?
Let's see that I can do or not because I have to work first, right? Kun Vidya?
Right. We prepare for you here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, lucky that the nation team and my boss provide the free ATK for me. So lucky for the nation staff.
So we're quite lucky, actually. Well, thank you very much, Kun Ping, and we'll
Yeah.
see you again at the end of our show.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. See you guys.
Okay,
See
good
you.
job.
Well, Kun Vitaya, it seems like they have well managed over there, isn't it?
Yeah, I just thought it a chaos because people try to get the cheap ATK, but I think they got experience before, so they know how to manage it.
Yeah, and I think the price is quite attractive, 700 baht per box actually. Because myself, I bought it for about 1,200 per box, so it's around 60 baht per ATK test.
That was when it last year or
It was
earlier this year.
before the end of this year, just December.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But that's the cheapest price that at the time I could get.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, let's have a look at the expensive things in Thailand and around the world. As Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has instructed agencies to discuss price issue with manufacturers to freeze the price, while in the US is also encountering with high price issue. So since after the New Year break, the price of necessities has been increasing, especially for many types of fresh foods such as pork, eggs, cooking oil, and many more, except for the instant noodle like mama that we report a few days ago. So Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha ordered various government organizations to discuss the price issue with manufacturers of food products and daily necessities in order to alleviate the financial burden faced by the public. And while the Energy Policy Administration Committee also has extended the LPG price guarantee of 318 baht per 15 kilogram canister to 2 more months, which will end on 31st of March. And also the Energy Ministry urged PTT to reduce LPG prices for low-income people using the welfare card. The ministry also asked PTT to keep the NGV price for vehicles at 15.59 baht per kilogram, and for taxi in Bangkok and nearly provinces to keep the price at 13.62 baht per kilogram for 1 more month, which will be effective from 16th of February to 15th of March. And while pork prices continue to rise in many places in Thailand, meanwhile, in Phitsanulok province, however, offer pork price at an affordable price, which the province will sell special price pork at 150 baht per kilogram at 7 locations. Each location will have a supply of 50 kilograms per day, and this special price will be available from today until the end of January. And every Friday of January, the province will also arrange to sell things on special price like chickens, eggs, and fish and farmers market in front of the city hall. คุณวิทยาคะ
I see. So the things seem to be going up in the prices. I think we have to save more, or we should eat less, or we should find some alternative to eat.
That's right. But actually, let me share my experience when I go to Phitsanulok. A lot of people are living on the self-sufficiency or economy sufficiency. They have farm, they have eggs, they have the ducks. They actually grow their own rice. So
And they have like something in the picture. Wow, what's that?
Oh, okay. So while everyone's complains about things are expensive and people are expecting what are they going to eat, well, the animals
the animal.
Yes, the animal in the picture may be the answer for you, because a crocodile farm in Nakhon Pathom starts to sell the crocodile meat at 70 baht per kilogram.
Wow. I can Kunina, I could not imagine before you go to the detail. they put the whole crocodile like chicken, like we grill chicken in the stick like that. Look at this. Wow.
Well, you like หมูหัน the pork,
The small
the
pork,
grilling,
right? Piglet,
yeah,
right?
the
Right.
chicken
Yeah.
pork grilling.
The same thing. They do the same thing.
It's
They
a-
grill and turn like this.
yes,
Crocodile.
yes, it's the
Wow.
same thing. But actually, eating crocodile meat has been practiced for a while, actually, especially in Thailand as well. I've seen many restaurants selling exotic meats. They sell crocodile meat as well, and also in the US and in Australia, they actually eat crocodile because crocodile is considered as one of the source of protein and also an animal that apart from the meat you can actually use other parts of crocodile as well, like crocodile blood in Thailand. We have the research for that. Okay, so let's go to the detail for the for this detail. So Hiasak Farm in Kamphaeng San district. Hiasak Farm sell the crocodile meat at 70 baht per kilo for the purchase of at least 30 kilos. And for small purchases, they are priced at 105 baht per kilo, which is already like much cheaper than pork price, because pork price right now will rocketed until maybe it's expected to be 300 baht per kilo. And the crocodile farm began sell this to local consumer first after the COVID-19 restrictions prevented the export of its meat to mainland China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. And Kun Vitaya ka, if you're wondering about what the feedback
of eating crocodile, I haven't tried crocodile before. So what do you suggest?
So there's a review. Customers on his Facebook page, Hiasak Farm Facebook page, wrote review about that. They say that the meat is affordable and flavorful. It tastes like chicken and very delicious.
So this is something that I should try. I should give it a try because the pork price going up. I think it's almost yesterday is 250 or something, and the shop near my place, he start complaining a lot that it's going up. Can I add more price in the dish, kapao mu, So I said, okay, I can stop eating kapao mu. I can eat kapao head, mushroom instead. And
What
now
about
maybe
crocodile?
yes. So maybe I suggest him that crocodile may be a good alternative.
Crocodile is good. I'll tell you, it's good because myself, I actually feed crocodile to my my dogs at home as well.
You did?
I did. It's a good source of protein, and myself, I do eat it.
How do you cook the crocodile meat at home?
I don't cook. I'm sorry, I don't cook. But just like what they do on
the grill, already done, well done things.
Just like barbecue, yes.
Oh,
and
I see.
We do. I do eat ostrich as well. It's a good source of protein.
Between ostrich and crocodile, the same taste? Is it the same taste?
Ostrich is more chewy for me.
Oh, I see. I should try it. จระเข้ย่างไม้ละ20 บาท ไม้ละ20 บาท หมูย่างthey said in the picture. Sorry, I speak in Thai. จระเข้ย่าง grilled crocodile, one stick, 20 baht.
20 baht, yes.
I'm not sure how
barbecue, so we can.
Yeah, it's barbecue. They call barbecue crocodile. Right. Yeah. So I should try it. Okay. So you continue with the news, or we have moved to other news.
Let's leave crocodile behind. Let's continue with a high price. Okay. So apart from Thailand, the USA is also suffering from these problems, as prices in the US are rising at the fastest rate in almost 40 years, especially for housing price, food, and energy, together with inflation up to 7% year on year in December. So this is due to strong demand and scarce supply for key items such as cars are driving the increases, which are putting pressure on policymakers to act. And the US Central Bank is expected to raise interest rates this year, and the rise in borrowing cost is aimed at reducing demand by making purchases such as cars more expensive. Kun Vidya, but it seems like everything is expensive, just like I said earlier, in Thailand, around the world, in the US. But do you know there's one country who can manage the pork price very well right now? I mean, so far.
It's near our country? It's in Asia?
It is near our country.
Singapore?
No, the country has very good relationship with our country as well. It's China.
Oh, I see. Okay. What's up?
Where the culture and heritage is. So let's have a look at China. Well, the price of pork in Thailand has increased. Pork price in China, in the other hand, goes down. Since last week, as China released a slew of measures last year to advance sustainable and healthy development in the pork industry, detailing tasks to avoid drastic fluctuations in the market and ensure stable supplies. So, according to the guidelines jointly released by the government agencies, including the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Affairs, in the coming 5 to 10 years, China will see cyclical market fluctuations effectively elevated and pork supply security capabilities increased with an aim to maintain the market self-sufficiency rate at around 95%.
I see. So we should move to China and enjoy pork? Should we do that?
Well,
here. we cannot go to China anyway. They not allow us, right?
Yes, and I still have heard that the pork price in Thailand would decrease soon. Yeah, as someone who cooks at home as well. Now I actually skip to cook pork basically, and lucky, as I said to you, that I live in Bang Khun Tien. Lucky that near my area is near the sea, the Gulf of Thailand. So alternative meat for me right now is the seafood. Seafood. Eat a lot of fish, a lot of prawns, and crab. 1 kilo of crab around the area is only 450 baht. And
I see.
It's for 300 baht already.
Your seafood supplies in your area the price still remain unchanged, still the same?
Yes, it's still the same, remain unchanged. And just like normal seafood restaurants around the area, we can find per dish 80 baht to 150 baht. And for a kilo of, let's say, sea bass, it's about 350 baht per dish. So it's quite good.
It's a good alternative for you. I see. So let's talk about others happening in Asia. Okay. It's a recent visit of Hun Sen in Myanmar. It's create impact around ASEAN members. So it's something that we have to report because it's quite interesting. Cambodia and ASEANs are now having some difficulties, and it's a report from our ANN network, and the Straits Times has this report. And yesterday, the past 2 days, we talked about Hun Sen quite a lot too, right? So we need to talk more about this one. Okay, Cambodia has postponed a meeting of foreign ministers of ASEAN scheduled for next week. They postponed it. The meeting was the first under Cambodia's chairmanship of the 10-member bloc, which comes amid divisions on how to deal with the military that seized power in Myanmar last year. And Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Sen met Myanmar military ruler Min Aung Hlaing last week. It's the first such visit by a head of government, and it sparked concerns that it could undermine international efforts to isolate the junta. Cambodia Foreign Ministry spokesman told reporters the postponement is because many ASEAN ministries are having difficulties to travel to join. Under the Brunei chairmanship late last year, ASEAN took the unprecedented step of sidelining Min Aung Hlaing from its annual Leaders Summit. Sorry, we don't have the pictures along this. I just read it, okay? And the exclusion anchored the junta, which said outside powers had pressured ASEAN to break its own code of consensus and non-interference. Brunei, Singapore, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia has backed, including the junta. Cambodia, however, is taking different approaches. So this is another move in the new is US, but it's related news. Okay, US calls sentencing of Aung San Suu Kyi affront to justice and renews call for her release. The United States on January the 10th called a prison sentence for Aung San Suu Kyi an affront to justice. State Department spokesman Ned Price said they call on the regime to immediately release Aung San Suu Kyi and all those unjustly detained, including other democratically elected leaders. A court in Myanmar has sentenced state leader Aung San Suu Kyi to 4 more years in prison in the latest of a series of trials. She was convicted for the illegal possession and import of walkie-talkies and breaking COVID-19 rules. The charges in the latest case stem from soldiers' search for her house on the day of the coup by forces led by Army Chief General Min Aung Hlaing. The discoveries are presumed to have been used by her security guards, resulting in a conviction widely viewed as no more than a tactic to justify detaining her. She was first convicted in December and given a reduced jail sentence of 2 years. Her trials have been widely condemned as unfair. Last month, the Nobel laureate was found guilty of incitement of dissent and breaking COVID-19 rules in what was condemned as a sham trial by UN Human Rights Chief Michelle Bachelet. So that's what's going on in ASEAN with the news from our ANN network. Our ANN provides in ASEAN news. We have a lot of members, and also the nation is one of the founding members of ANN News Network. I see Kunina. So, what do you think? What we're gonna have this? Are we gonna have this meeting soon, or we have to wait and see what's going on? And I'm not sure about the stand of Thailand. What do you think about this one?
Well, I wouldn't comment the stance of Thailand because it's still unclear. But it's, as I said to you a few days ago, it's very irony that after Hun Sen left, Myanmar court ruled the sentence immediately. So this actually solely for Aung San Suu Kyi, she already been charged with a lot of sentences, and if add up together, she will be sentenced to jail for more than 100 years. So a lot of people see that they try to give her this sentence is a way to make her, to oust her from being politics, basically.
And the movement of the ASEAN members now giving a heat up in the meetings. Do you think? I think that we should move to another news. From
well, let me update in expat section for you.
Okay.
Do you know? You know that maybe in April, foreigners who will arrive in Thailand will have to pay 300 baht when
from
arriving.
April.
Yes, 300 baht, and it's called ค่าเหยียบแผ่นดินคุณวิทยา ค่าเหยียบแผ่น
Can you translate it in English?
If you translate it like
Like
straight translation, ค่าเหยียบแผ่นดินis the put your feet, not landing fee.
Landing fee, but in very local term is the what? Stepping on the
Stepping
land.
on the land of Thailand. Yes,
Stepping on the
you
land.
have to pay for stepping on the land of Thailand.
When you step on the land of Thailand, you have to pay a fee. How much the fee?
300 baht.
300 baht.
Yes. So let me go through the details. Okay. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha plans to promote tourism this year under the Tourism and Sports Ministry and the Tourism Authority of Thailand's Amazing Thailand New Chapter. So there will be a 300 baht fee charged to foreign tourists known as Kaya Pandin or landing fee, which will help create a sustainable and safer tourism. That's according to the statement. So the purpose of this fee is to collect the money, and the money will be used to develop tourist attractions in Thailand and provide insurance for tourists. For example, in major accident or death, foreign tourists or their families stand to receive a maximum amount of 1 million baht or medical coverage worth of 500,000 baht.
Wow.
Oh.
So this Kaya Pandin includes other things to help tourists, something?
Yeah, the fee will be implemented to use in terms of, for the well-being while being in Thailand. As I said, for example, if they have major accidents or deaths or foreign tourists or their families, then when they have incidents occurring, so this fee that we collect from them will be in use, such as covering their medical coverage, or in terms of death, they may be entitled to receive 1 million baht compensation.
Oh, I see. So it's reasonable to pay more. I mean, to be charged like 300 baht for arrival fee. Reasonable.
Yes, but I doubt it because,
Yeah. So it's just like $10, 300 baht, right? It's 9 something, right? So $10 is cost of a meal in the US, right? $10. So
and I kind of doubt it because just like even Thai people, when they would like to claim something from the government, like let's say COVID-19 situation, COVID fee when we have to go to the hospital and receive the COVID treatments, and the process is so long, process is so hard, or the other side we submit our papers, but we still didn't hear about the other side. So I doubted that it's going to be very easy to claim.
So this is starting from April. So usually if we have usual April is Songkran. It's a big long holiday for Thai people, and also many foreigners coming to enjoy Songkran in Thailand. And then they will, we have Kaya Pandin 300 baht. Okay. that's something new for them, that after 2 years being away, and then we got Kaya Pandin 300 baht. Okay, fine. But actually it's just $10. Okay. I think we should check about what Kun Pink's doing. Right, Kun Dina? I wonder what's going on there now. This is already ending. I mean, the long queue, or the buying, the purchase of the ATK at the 35 baht already done there.
Oh, let me.
Right,
So-
before you update something else, Kun Nina, sorry. Kun Pink just come now. Okay.
That's okay. How's the situation there, Ka Kun Ping?
I'm back now, ka. 400 boxes already sold already. So a lot of like 100 people still waiting to buy a more box of ATK. So which is mean another 600 box is available. Another 600 boxes is available. So I just thought like the box will run out like very soon, but it's not like that. Ka. Like I told you, like because of like not just only this place that sells cheap ATK. Another organization another companies they start selling at ATK at a very cheap price today also, and
I wonder,
they're
yeah.
quite organizable. Yes ค่ะคุณ
I
วิทยา
wonder, Kun Ping, because then they know the number now that you already checked to 600 there still available, and how
Yeah.
many people there is 600 people or more than 600 people? Can you guess?
I guess estimate from my eyes right now, I think there's only around like maybe 150 people waiting to buy ATK box.
So it means
Yeah.
that the people who've been waiting there for a long time since in the morning, everyone can get ATK today. Can you tell?
Yeah. I think like if you are watching this live right now, you still can come to this place because like another 600 boxes available, and I think like if you come here by like 9 a.m. or 9:30 a.m., I think you can get the box for sure. Maybe you know what? If
You
I
know
got
what?
the box already, I think I can come back to get another box again also. Who knows? Maybe I have to
Oh.
change the clothes a little bit.
Oh, they don't check your the ID card or
No.
something. No.
No, it's no ID card at all ค่ะ
Also, you can line up again. How about get our crew to line up?
Yeah,
Our
I
team.
think so. Yeah. I will tell our crew to line up to get ATK because like it's quite like empty queue right now ค่ะ
I see.
Look at the queue.
Look at the queue. Empty queue right now. So interesting.
It's no
to tell.
like standing line anymore ค่ะ Right now everyone can sit at the seat that they prepare for the people. And as
I
you can
see.
see, the queue go very fast because they organize quite well. For people who buy the ATK box right now, I'm quite surprised. Some of them are medical people. Like
I see.
because this place is opposite to Rama Hospital, right? And a lot of medical people from Rama Hospital came to this place to buy for their own self also.
Okay, thank you so much, Kun Ping. It's a very good, very interesting report, and we see our own eyes just like we there. Thank you so much. Well, we see you for another section. Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay. Bye bye ค่ะ See you tomorrow. Oh, on Monday. Bye bye.
Okay ค่ะ คุณวิทยาค่ะ let's move on quickly before we ending our programs for now. We have our special guest live interview with Dr. A. Suchashawi Suwannasawat นะคะ Bangkok's governor candidate สวัสดีค่ะ welcome to the program ค่ะ Dr. A.
สวัสดีครับคุณนีน่า
สวัสดีครับ
คุณพิยา
สวัสดีค่ะ
Good morning everyone.
Good morning. So I would like to go straight to the point since we're running out of time. I would like to enhance this topic as, for example, getting around in Bangkok for us is already difficult enough. So, when walking, we have lumps and bumps on the street, on the footpath. Our buses that we have do not have special way for wheelchair riders to hop on. We may have elevator to get to the BTS train station, but the design of the entrance and the exit it's neither wheelchair friendly neither, and noises from cars and motorcycles can be very hard for the impaired people to get around when you can't see.
Sure.
So for you as the one of the candidates for Bangkok governor, you have visited a lot of places and areas, and you see a lot of problems like more than me. So you have traffic, floods, mosquito issues around, but not many have mentioned about the living standard life of the impaired people. So to you, what do you see in this?
That's right. I want to tell you a short story. I think that Kun Vitaya, Kun Nina, you've been to other cities many times. For example, Thai people love to go to Tokyo, love to go to London, and of course, I studied quite a long time in US. You know what? When I was in US, I saw people with disability everywhere.
Mhm.
I saw them in my classroom. They are my friends. And then I go out of the classroom, I go to public place.
Mhm.
I also witnessed a lot of people with disability.
Mhm.
And not only Boston, not only New York, but also when we visit Tokyo, we saw a lot of people with disability in the bus, in the train, in the movie theater, I mean everywhere.
Mhm.
But then when we come back to Bangkok, Thailand, we haven't seen people with disability that many, right? So I ask a question. It is mean in Thailand we don't have a lot of people with disability compared with other,
Mhm.
right? Because we haven't seen them that much. No, actually we have quite a lot of people with disability. Bangkok alone is almost 100,000.
Wow.
We don't have less people with disability compared with other cities. No. But why? We haven't seen them that much in public because they cannot go anywhere, right? They cannot go anywhere. This is a problem. It means that we have to do something very serious. In the past, we talk about this issue again and again, but I don't think we that serious compared with other city, compared with other nation. Actually, what we see right here from the nation, the voice of nation, this is one of many problems of people with disability. This is physical problem. They cannot access to public space. They cannot access to everywhere equally compared with normal people. But this is only one problem. I tell you, actually they have other problem that is even not less important. For example, they cannot access to education.
Mhm.
They cannot access to education. You see, in school, not so many people, not people with disability, have that opportunity. Even that elementary school, not many. High school, even less. And in university, tell yourselves, ask yourselves, not many people. I mean, compare with university I studied in US,
Mhm.
you see them everywhere,
Mhm.
almost every classroom. It means that people with disability in Thailand, they don't have opportunity not only to access physically, but education is far, far away. And also, last but not least, they cannot access to goods welfare, social welfare, and government service. No difficult. Maybe they have a hard of hearing
Mhm.
and they have many other types of disability. So all these three things become important. We have to do things seriously. Start with the physical. The physical thing in Bangkok is the easiest way. Of course, if you can make the footpath smooth, if you have will to do it, you can do it right now. All right. This is the
Mhm.
first thing. Even
But
you come. Yes,
I'm sorry,
please.
I'm sorry, Dr. A, but this has been long. This problem has long been the problems of Bangkokians when getting around, like us normal people, to walk around in the footpath, or sometimes you drive on the street and your wheel get blow up because of the uneven of the street. And my point is there any ways or any policies or anything that maybe as a Bangkok's governor candidate would like to implement? Do you have any clear policies on this in terms of introducing infrastructure or technologies to ease up the life of Bangkokians or to ease up the life of the impaired in Bangkok?
Just say, actually, Kunina is right. You just say the second word you're talking about technology. In the past, Bangkok governor in the past, they don't have that kind of technology. But now you can have technology. It means you can know where every people of disability. You can spot them. In the past, they live alone at their house, no one taking care of them. You don't know what they want. But now everyone have mobile phone, and a lot of people have smartwatch. And the people with disability, right now, we have, everywhere, you have a simple technology. You have the wristband, for example, Vitaya. The wristband we can provide to all people with disability. It means you know where they are. You can spot their problems. And even you can spot their health situation. This is the technology can come to help. For example, if they want to go to hospital, it means that they can communicate with you. That I love to have one-stop service for people with disability like other city. When you have any problem, if you are cousin, you are the people with disability yourselves, you can contact this. But in Bangkok, you have no idea at all. You have no idea at all. So they need one-stop service to take care everything for them. And we can provide them with the technology. We can spot them. We can know where we are, the health situation. This will improve their quality of living right away. This is very important. And this year, today, the technology is all available.
I see. As you are prominent educator, and I really wonder because one of your policy is about education, and you think it's inequality. Bangkok quality of education is some part is less than in other province better. So what's your idea about to improve our education in Bangkok? The system, do you think the whole high school or the college level?
We have to be serious with Vitaya.
Yes.
I love that you ask this question. Education is everything. If you are with disability but you have good education, you can earn even more money than the normal people, right? Bangkok, I'm so sad talking about this. It is the center of Thailand education. The problem that we're not serious about this. We're serious about the other issue. We have to start with 50 school in every small branch. Let's say we have about 50 branch in the city. Let's say the small province in the BMA. I dream to have 50 excellent school. And that 50 excellent school, we start with teacher. The most important thing. Teacher is everything. Even you have the not very so beautiful building, but if you have the good teacher, we have to take care of teacher well. Right now, Bangkok people, teacher, they don't have that good support compared with other province. We have to provide them the good welfare. We have to support them about the education system. This is very important. If we can achieve to improve the teacher, then we can gain more trust from parents, and parents can come back to send their children to Bangkok school. Otherwise, they have to travel from Lat Krabang to Don Mueang, from Lat Krabang to Pharamthon. They have to drive across 7 or 8 area to get to school. They have to wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock. That is not fair. So I want to start with the good school in every area. And I can do that because I have experience about it for a long time. And not just experience, I have crazy passion about this. Crazy
I can
passion.
tell, right? I can
have to
tell.
do it. I have to get things done.
I see. How about your opinion about homeschool? It should be more giving more support for people and families who learn about having the homeschool.
That's correct. My homeschool over there, downstairs, I have homeschool.
Right.
Wow.
Kill Thai children. The COVID is so bad. I mean bad for everything, I don't want to say that. But 3 years old is the most important year. 3 to 5 is the most important year. They need to go to school. They need to see friends. They have to improve motor skill. They have to improve social skill. But this, we cannot send those to school. So homeschool, that's very important. But how to make a great homeschool, we need parents to understand. So as a Bangkok governor, if we still have COVID for a year, I'm not sure. I wish we don't have, but if I have to introduce the homeschool system for parents, the easy but very useful. I did myself. I have done myself, so I know how to make it right.
Right.
Dr. Ek, I would like to ask one last question that when you mentioned about the homeschool, do you think that if the COVID situation continue to be with us, do you think that the homeschool system will dominate the education? Let's say in Thailand first.
I think so, because we have no other choice, Kunina. And the homeschool is not mean education alone, Kunina, Kunitya. As I working on 50 area in Bangkok, I tell you a story, the last story, that it made me cry. Bangkok has a small, little children's school, right? Bangkok support 20 baht. 20 baht. 20 baht. A little children can have a box of milk and have food, all right? You see, 20 baht is very low, but at least 5 days, they have milk, they have good food. But then, parents cannot send them to little children's school. At home, they don't have any milk. That parents cannot afford to give them a good food, good ingredient, and good milk. It means that if we have homeschool, not only education system, educate their parents, Bangkok governor have to send them milk, have to send them good food. Otherwise, we get even worse problem. Not only education to Vitya, to Nina, but the healthy problem that's going to cost us a lot if we not do this. So this is I want to do. Homeschool system, educate the children, and send milk and good food to all home in Bangkok.
You are a person in the media that always give us very interesting clips and video and ideas and making us so excited to see what's next. So what's next for you to maybe the thing you like to say before we end over this interview, the thing that you really like to say.
I wish Thai people, Bangkok people have hope to Vitya. No matter you're gonna elect me or not, but at least you need to have hope in our country, in our city. Don't say that we cannot do it. We cannot do it. It's impossible. Come on. Other cities, they have done a lot of things. Even they have worse situation. Singapore, you see them. You see Seoul, South Korea. You see Japan. You see Tokyo. They have earthquake. They have super storm. They have a lot of things. Even some countries, they have war like South Korea. They can improve the city. So please, believe in yourselves. Believe in your city. So this, I want to send a strong message that we can do it. We can achieve together. Otherwise, Kunina, Kunitya, in the next 10 years, everything gonna be the same and even worse. And you have to look to Malaysia like this, and even Vietnam.
Don't look up.
I cannot accept that. I cannot accept at all because all of us, 3 of us, and the people watching this program, you see the world. The people not different, and some area Thai people even better. But what happened to Bangkok? What happened to Thailand? Because you not believe in yourself, and I believe in you, and I believe that change Bangkok. We can do it. Believe me.
Okay,
well, thank you very much for today, Dr. A. I am looking forward for a new and brighter Bangkok, definitely.
You got it.
Thank you to be in our program ขอบคุณค่ะ and have a nice day
ขอบ
Thank
คุณ
you
ครับ
very much. Have a safe day. Thank you very much. สวัส
ค
ดี
รับ
ค
ผม
รับ
สวัสดีครับ
And that wraps up our Voice of the Nation's morning news update for today. I hope you enjoy our live program. So stay tuned with us with the latest news and information from Thailand's premier English language news source connecting Thailand to the world every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. I am Nirasha Malisak. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ